You reached Cohle Bishop. Sorry, I'm not taking any calls for the foreseeable future. You may hate me right now, and I don't blame you. Just don't call me back.
Cohle, where are you? Running off with a head full of misguided thoughts isn't gonna solve anything. Call me back, damn it. Please. We love you.
I love you too, sis. I just kinda think it's best for everyone at this point if I abandon this whole misguided universe.
Cohle. It's been weeks. You know I don't like hounding you. How have you...
She did it. She fucking did it, man.
Fiona? You broke that off months ago.
I'm not back with Fiona.
And what's wrong?
She posted on Twitter. Then her journalist friends forwarded it with their own spin, touting lies and painting me as an abuser.
Well, that may be liable, for a start.
She is a journalist.
Cohle, these are just comments. The judgment of others.
It's more than that. It's everywhere.
And how does that make you feel?
How do you think I feel? The woman I used to love just outed this hideous version of myself that I know is not true, yet I'm still dealing with it, just like it was.
Cohle, I respect your anger in what must be an incredibly emotional time for you. But let's try to keep things in perspective.
How is that fair? Fiona's accused that she's making goddamn revenue off it.
Focus on yourself. I implore you.
I know. Just hard.
Fiona's actions are beyond your control.
A common theme.
Cohle, I'm concerned. When are you coming in?
Not anytime soon.
You off your medication?
Sorry, Doc. Talk soon.
After I first read the stories that bitch promised she'd post, watching as it blew up on socials and my perfectly adequate life began crumbling to dust, there was only one person in town I knew I could lean on. Was it worth it, Kat?
What?
Any of it, really. I feel responsible.
For?
Everything. Fiona, our relationship falling apart, her turning more and more to drugs, and I just... hours sleep a night for 6 months.
Have you tried talking to her?
Fiona's chaos. It's like she's going through some kind of psychosis or something. She sent this long-ass essay to Mom the other day telling her how terrible I am.
What the hell?
Yep, I'm trying to convince her I'm a drug addict and just an all-around shit person. Mom told her to go fuck herself.
Go, Mom.
Said she'd always stand by her son.
'Cause she knows it's not true.
Nobody does. Literally no one who's ever met me. It's just the world. It's out there. Always will be.
The internet isn't real. I mean, even the news downplayed the allegations. It was more about two sands.
They acted so fast. The share price barely took a hit.
All I know is you've got a good heart, bro. I always have.
You sure about that?
100%.
Hasn't exactly done me any favors.
Look, no one's perfect, but you're a good guy. Trust me.
Okay.
Seriously, just try not to think about it.
Easier said than done.
I know. Here.
Can the sky be
6J5 Smooth. And we're not only your only station for smooth jazz, post-punk, and emerging ska fusion, we're also the only station in the Bay Area with inexplicably no advertising. We'll talk
The fuck is that?
whether the government is spying on us.
Weird.
Fast cans, but first, here's a song from
This is actually pretty cozy. Yeah, I'm not about to bake any cookies or anything. No. It's far too late/early for caffeine. I can already see another nasty little text message clogging up the screen. Fiona sent that earlier on. I couldn't bring myself to open it or even delete the thread. I was paralyzed. Responding would only fuel the fire. I honestly have no idea what the fuck that is. Seriously, that looks like a nuclear reactor from a bad 90s movie. It looks like Soviet technology. Sure, it's probably a coffee maker, but we don't know that. That's enough. I'd recognize Mom's handwriting anywhere. Got pretty good at forging notes in grade school. What's this?
Don't open it. Just
Why?
save it for later.
Alright, weirdo. Those things look uncomfortable as all hell. Stay away from the knife. Last time I stopped by, I found my beloved hardly working mug in pieces on the bench. I've been deeply cynical ever since. Data Barn, Finlay, Octagon, all stolen from Kat's previous employers. An assortment of curiosities that would put your average magical practitioner to shame. Why do I suddenly have the words to Dance Magic Dance in my head? This one just says oregano. Uh-huh. Very country kitchen. Pretty sure Kat left the stock photos in a couple of those frames. Why did she own a fucking Labrador? I'm not in the mood right now. My God, this place looks expensive. Yet here we are drinking bargain basement Shiraz. Nope, the silence was so much worse. Looks like the last of that case Kat picked up as we were swerving away from the Napa Valley. A much-coveted bottle of Amon Vineyards full-bodied Shiraz. I think it came to $3.78 a bottle. Where do you keep the glasses?
Don't worry about it. Just bring the bottle. And this rain is something else.
Tell me about it.
You reached Cohle Bishop, and I'm still fending off a dozen calls a day despite insisting you all leave me alone. I am fine. And I'm sure my former colleague, Mike Perugia, can answer any and all of your questions. Leave me alone.
Cole, just you're doing well, buddy. I know, not exactly the best of times, and I wanted to check in and see how you were doing. Full disclosure, I still have you on Find My Friends, and I've been following you for 60 miles. Please call me back. We can meet on neutral ground. Like a church or some shit. Okay, talk soon.
Mike Perugia, creator-director of Two Sands, my former company.
Cohle Bishop, driving blindly through the desert to escape me.
Don't flatter yourself, Mike. You're the least of my worries.
Fair.
You duplicitous plaid shirt-wearing motherfucker.
Wow, your eyes are, like, shiny.
Rot in hell.
Hey! Kid! I got a whole lot of... Oh, hey! You got $5? And it's and you can
Buddy, if I had cash, I'd literally throw it at you.
Oh, hey! You got
Buddy, if I had cash... Mike greeted me at the door. Well, that's not true. Two-faced bastard accosted me, smiles and shallow fuckery. Tried to shake my hand, but he yanked it away. Next thing I know, this doe-eyed waitress is guiding us to a booth.
This is Gina Winters, News Justin. The unstable biophage known as Carrot-17 has reached a new milestone this week, with the authorities pleading for victims to stay inside and board their windows. The WHO has confirmed the strain cannot fly and has minimal combat effectiveness within 30 feet. However, witnesses across the Pacific Northwest continue to claim otherwise.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
How are you doing, anyway?
I'm fine. You're not my brother, Mike. You're certainly not my friend.
Hey, that's... Come on, man. We're not kids anymore. We have to think of the company and our shareholders.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the whole world thinks I'm a monster. money can't buy my reputation back. I'm being hounded by Fiona's supporters on social media day in and day out. Fucking strangers who don't have a goddamn clue what actually happened.
They don't want to know you. You're a target right now.
Yeah, and Toussaint's statement only made it worse.
It's a fucking press release, man.
You, on the other hand, knew exactly what Fiona was like. All those phone calls and text messages, you saw how she affected me. Then you pulled the rug out from under me anyway. Mike, you threw me under a bus. There was no sexual assault, you know it. Yet that lying bitch convinces a few journalists that I'm the enemy and you immediately turn your back. That's not friendship.
We had to, Cole. We're a growing company.
Well, you might as well have told everyone those stories were true.
I didn't. Shit. Look, that honestly didn't even occur to me, man.
Mike, I understand why you're here, but please don't bother.
What do you mean?
Make all the excuses you like. You can justify anything, but I'm not gonna forgive you.
I honestly just wanted to make sure you were okay.
I'm not. Now take your guilty fucking conscience and go. I've had more than enough of your bullshit for a lifetime.
Buddy, that's not what it's...
Seriously, just go. Mike's lucky I didn't stab him in the eye with a ketchup bottle. Should just taste like sadness at this point. Nah, I've had enough.
In other news, citizens of Dartmouth, Indiana have reported cases of cluster headaches, strange itching, and moribund thought capacity as every man, woman, and child marches dutifully towards the colourful cave at the edge of town. The great old ones have advised there will be children's games and terrifying cellular mutation. Bring them all. Bring everyone.
And what the hell is going on up there? Giant melted mahjong tiles? Though I'm of the opinion that anything can be art, it kinda looks like a toenail monster. And here we have a rose made of ears. I cannot see the waiter and have had more than enough coffee. Such a fun, family-friendly environment. The booths, they were surprisingly comfortable. Ah, cute little kid living her best life.
This is not what I wanted! I said milkshake!
Sorry, I'm not that into happy people right now.
I don't want to be here! It's so boring! But I'm a grown-up!
Sorry, I'm not that into happy...
I said milkshake!
Seriously, what more do you want from me? It's a giant fucking chair wrapped around a table. issues in the New York Times.
Cole, thank you for calling me back, and let me preface by saying that terminating the call does nothing for anybody.
I know.
I'd ask that you please just hold the line.
I'm sorry. I'm not good.
I can appreciate that, but I have standards. Medical standards. Just try to work with me here, and I'll do what I can. Have you been doing your breathing exercises?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay, well, let's get to it. What's your major trigger right now?
A major trigger?
Yeah, a real pain point.
A certain human shit stain, you might recall.
Mike?
He found me. We met in person.
And?
Damage control. Like every other goddamn thing he does.
Cole, I'm not saying you have to forgive him, but it does sound like he cares for your mental well-being. I've mentioned that a number of times.
Look, I know. I get it. I'm not blind, and he's not evil. Shit's like that sometimes. I feel like my anger is poisoning me.
I'm sorry, Cole. Your world has changed. Forget social anxiety and imposter syndrome. You're embroiled in events well beyond your control.
No shit.
Quips aside, you pay me to help you. What do you need? How can I help?
Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't.
No, Cole, don't.
It hadn't always been like this. Back in the day, Mike and I were two peas in a sweaty, unhygienic pod, living like frat boys while we each cut our teeth in our respective crafts. A few years later, after all the tantrums, setbacks, and collegial malnutrition, we were finally on the verge of something real. I miss those days.